a minute. She's having a few computer issues this morning, which seems to be the case all around. So if you have questions, type them in, and she will get to them as quickly as she can. And you should be able to see my screen and hear me talking. If any of you care to let me know, that would be lovely. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Appreciate that. Okay, well, we're going to dive right in this morning, and we might actually have a pretty short meeting today, so I apologize for that, but I think we have some information that's going to be very beneficial for you. So glad you joined us this morning, and let's get ourselves started. So here's what we're going to cover today. We're going to talk about some tips and ideas for National Scrapbook Day events that I know people are starting to set up. We're going to show you some new products, a little bit of product inspiration and resources, which also includes product information, upcoming events, some resources, and then talk about our next meeting. So to get us started today, I asked for some people to share ideas of things that they are doing for their National Scrapbook Day events or any event that they have coming up. So I know National Scrapbook Day is that first Saturday in May, which happens to be the 7th of May. It is Mother's Day weekend. But a lot of you are having events throughout April, even some here in March. And so these are ideas that you can use for that or for any event that you're holding. Maybe you're doing social selling things. These are going to be some ideas you can apply across the board. So first of all, from Debbie Hutchings, she created this fun project sheet that uses 5 different cartridges to create border strips. And the great thing about this handout is she's gone through, and you can see here, she's shown you exactly how to set up your border strip, the system, and then add your cartridge in. You're going to punch, and she's showing you how easy it is to create this square design here, which is a little different than probably, most of us do. Let me not get excited about clicking on that mouse. So it has great instructions on how to teach using the Border Maker system. It has examples in it, and this will be available in our new Youngevity Memory Keeping Brands group. After this call, I'll be uploading that into the files section, and I'll talk a little bit more about that group at the end. But that's a great idea from Debbie Hutchings. It works well for make and takes, or if you want to set up a creative station where you have the supplies out and people can stop by at their leisure and learn how to do this. It's a great selling tool for getting people interested in the Border Maker system. So watch for that sheet to be available later today. Then from Terry Schultz, she had a whole bunch of different ideas, and her top thing was make it fun. Isn't that the truth? You really have to have fun at these events. So her first thing she said was she has her croppers dress in themes or colors, and the fun thing about that is it makes it look like she did a lot of decorating when it didn't. So here's a picture of one of her events, and she had everyone come in pink. And this is, I believe, for her 2015 National Scrapbook Day event. And you'll see how bright it makes everything. All she does is put some tablecloths on in the color that she selected, and then people are wearing those colors, so it makes it look very festive. Also sharing an invitation that she created for her Croptoberfest event. So that's another fun thing to do, is to have an exciting way to invite people to your events. And if you have your Heritage Makers account set up, do it in there, print it on a invite, and you'll have several of them to give out, or you can create it in other systems and have an image that you can share, or even create it in Heritage Makers and then take a picture of it and you can share it on your social media. Also, she says she gives out door prizes for a variety of things. If they dress up in whatever the theme is, if they bring a snack to share, she has a table set up where they put out their treats, and she said that sometimes people even get very festive as far as how they decorate their snacks, cupcakes and things that are in the theme that she has set for the event. She gives a door prize if they post it on Facebook, if they pre-order, and then if they use a Border Maker cartridge that they've never used before. So at the event, if they try a new cartridge and make something. And you'll see that she has a cute little bag for them, some water, and then she has a list for them to know what they're getting door prizes for. And she varies up what she hands out each time. So this time she had this cute quote on a card that they could take with them, and it talks about what they're going to be doing that day. Terry also says, fun, fun, fun. It brings people back. She has about 35 to 40 people that come every other month. So on the left here, you'll see this is her photo booth that she sets up. On the left is from her summertime event. It's nothing fancy, but apparently the location she has these columns which are just perfect for creating this photo booth. She just sets a backdrop and a few little accents, and she's ready to go. The one on the right with the pink is from her 2015 National Scrapbook Day. She created some giant frames for people to hold up and then have little tags they could put on the front of it that said, I'm most likely to be the person with 200 pictures of my grandchildren at the crop, or to have a tin of cat food in my supplies, and just really cute things that you could attach to the little frames where you took pictures. And these Polaroid-looking frames are made out of poster board that she drew black around the edge, so they're inexpensive and easy to make. I have no idea where she got that cute scrolly one. If I find out, I will post it so that people know. But, you know, make it fun. Give some props and have some fun places that people can take pictures and have memories of that day. She also said that she gives non-memory keeping items to kind of introduce the other product lines and get people talking about things like chocolates or bath salts that she makes with the essential oils, pollen bursts. She said that a lot of her people love the essential oils, and so that's a great way to get them introduced to other things. Okay, then a few other ideas, and these are actually available on a flyer that I shared in the new Youngevity Memory Keeping Brands group. This first one is to give a goodie bag that introduce them to all the memory keeping products. So maybe include a notepad that you created in Heritage Makers. The nice thing about the notepads is they come in sets of 3 or 4. So you just create one design, order enough to cover your group, and you've got an inexpensive way to let them know what they can make with Heritage Makers. Or how about a set of journal cards from Our Memories for Life? You could even pick one of the designs that matches whatever theme or color you're using, or maybe it matches what time of year it is. And then maybe a layout from Anthology DIY, especially the Make and Take Celebrate layout kit. It comes with 20 of the identical kits so that everyone gets the same thing. And those happen to be on sale. I'm going to show you that in just a minute. So fun ideas for putting into goodie bags. Other ideas, how about playing a game? One of my favorites is musical scrapbooking. So everyone starts with a 12 by 12 page, whether it's a piece of cardstock or designer cardstock, whatever you want to do. And then you start playing music, you play it for 2 minutes, you work on your page, and then the music stops, you pass it to the left, you start your music, and you just do it quickly so that people can't really stop and think about what they're doing or look at it. They just keep going. You pass it around, repeat this until it's back to the original person. You want to make it really fun, you have everyone bring their layouts up to the front, and you can judge and pick a winner, or you could randomly draw from those who participated and they get a winner. But again, just make it fun. So musical scrapbooking. Now, as I mentioned, this PDF has project ideas, games, goodie bag ideas, and it is available in the files portion of the Youngevity Memory Keeping Brands group. So we also have some sales going on. One of them is for Our Memories for Life bundles, and they are priced from 25% to 50% off. I'm going to show you the details of that in just a little bit. And then Anthology DIY, the Make and Take Celebrate Layout Kit is 30% off. And again, I will tell you the exact price of that later on in this presentation. So watch for those. But take advantage of these sales. It's a great way to get people to order or to buy things that you can do as prizes or giveaways. Get people excited about the products that we have available, and make those events the best that they can be by having fun and doing a little bit extra for people as you're setting up those events. So it says that people can't hear me anymore. I'm hoping that you still can. If you can't hear me, you might need to dial back in again. I'm hoping you can. Okay, we said people can't hear. Phew, scared me there for a minute. So let's talk about new products. Heritage Maker Studio. We have two basic kits coming in. The first is called Precipitation. This is such a fun spring collection. It has raindrops and umbrellas and flowers and alphabets. I think it has like 4 alphabets in different colors. And the thing about the alphabets in this one is they look like epoxy, so they have kind of a raised look to it. Some of the flowers have a tissue paper look to them. When you get them really close, they look like someone's adhered some tissue paper to a flower. So watch for Precipitations coming out for April. Then we have from Our Memories for Life, Fall Flourish by Katie Petit. I'm going to show you this one up close in just a minute, but that will also be a basic collection you'll see in Heritage Maker Studio. As our premier collections, we have Pretty Little Things. This is another beautiful little spring collection. It does have some Easter type things in it. So if you take your Easter pictures, then you'll be all set to use this collection. But it also has some just beautiful basic things like banners and flowers and ribbons that you can use all year long. But it's a beautiful, soft color palette. It's kind of got a watercolory look to it, so we hope you like that. Pretty Little Things. Now this is the one that we've been most excited about, and this collection is huge. It has 1,000 pieces in it because I think it has 8 alphabets. This one's called Tinker, and it has papers and gears and alphabets and stars, and my first thought was, this is going to be so fun for boy things. But the more I've looked at it, the more I've realized that it's going to be fun for all kinds of things. Your summer celebrations, your graduation things, because it has stars that are glittery, all sorts of, you imagine, I'm sure you can use this kit. It does have more of a boyish feel to it because of the robots and because of the blue colors, but you'll see that there's orange and yellows and greens mixed in with those blues. And these designs are ones that you can use as backgrounds. The papers, so you're going to have all sorts of designs that you can use for every piece there. So look for Tinker, and you're going to love using this massive collection, okay? So a question came up about where Terry and other people hold their events. I don't know exactly where Terry holds hers, but I know that some people will use their churches, or they will rent a room at a hotel. A lot of times, if you are holding events on a regular basis and you work out a contract deal with hotels, you can get a pretty good rate for their meeting rooms. Some people hold them in, like if they have a large basement. It's really kind of varies depending on where you are located and how much money you have for funds, things like that. Kathy Bades is saying check hotels. That's a great idea. Hotels usually, especially in the off seasons or weekends that maybe they're not as busy, they want to get some sort of money out of those, and so you can a lot of times work out some pretty decent deals if you will go to hotels. So try those options. Okay, let's look at Our Memories for Life. As you glance at this image, the first thing that I see are bright, happy colors: pinks, yellows, blues, purple. I love purple. Greens. Okay, this is Floral Flourish by Katie Petit, and this is our designer cardstock collection here. You'll see that it does have a lot of beautiful colors. You've got this pink with some polka dots, this purple, it's almost a damask, but it's kind of a floral damask. You've got these yellow designs, some plants, botanicals, and then you have kind of some softer colors that are going to complement so nice. This is just a beautiful collection with some colors that you're going to love working with. Not just in spring. I think you're going to find lots of uses for this, but lots of beautiful designs. Okay, these are our 2-inch border strips. And remember that our kits now are including designer cardstock, 2-inch border strips, pocket border strips, and pocket journal cards. Okay, so this is the 2-inch border strips. These include lots of florals, some fun words, I love this doily that's hanging down on this blue. This reminds me of some of my grandmother's china, that beautiful blue and white china. Oh, I just love that stuff. I'm always a sucker for pinks and greens and purples. You've got word strips, all sorts of beautiful designs in these 2-inch border strips. Here we have the pocket journal cards. Now, these are designed to slide into the pocket pages, but they work just as well on traditional layouts. So don't think that you have to just do pocket pages. And don't you love these fun flowers? And I wish I knew all the flower names, sorry. But lots of just fun flowers that you can use for journaling in them or as accents. They'd be fun to cut in half and put on either side of a photo. Then you have these ones with some solid backgrounds with just light white line designs in them. And then you have the journal cards that have lots of space for putting your journaling. And then finally, we have our pocket border strips, and these are going to be the thinner ones that slide right into those pocket pages, but again, they work just as well in our traditional layouts. So we have on one side all of our a little bit brighter designs and some flowers and butterflies, and on the other side a little bit softer look that are designs that are going to work for any time of year. Now you are getting 30 border strips with the pocket ones, and there are 15 designs, so you get 2 of each design, so lots of flexibility with that as well. For our auto ship, we're going to include for you the cardstock, the 2-inch border strips, the pocket border strips, and the pocket journal cards, as well as one of our brand new cover sets. This is palm green, and that is just such a beautiful color. You're going to love having that on display. And you know what? I just remembered I forgot to include images of all of our new cover sets. So I'm going to deter here in just a minute and pull up those colors so you can see them. Now, I wanted to get you excited and inspired about using this collection. And so we have this layout by Janelle Thomas using Floral Flourish. And look how gorgeous this is. She went to the Botanical Garden, so she has some beautiful flowers to coordinate with these floral strips, and love how she layered these border strips. So she has a pocket border strip, and I believe this is a regular border strip behind it, and then another one. So she's kind of double stacked them. Just such a fun look. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm going to bring up for you the pictures of our new, let's see if I can find them very quick, and I so apologize for this. I cannot believe that I forgot to include these, but I really, really want you to see these new covers. Okay, this one is coral, so we have 6 new colors coming out, and these will be out about the first week of April. Okay, so these are new cover sets. We'll also have the hickory brown and dove gray back in stock again. So we have coral. We have fuchsia. Isn't that a beautiful pink? Oh, it's going to look beautiful with Party Brights and Baby Bundle. Oh, love it. Then we have grape. So those of you looking for a purple, you're going to love using this one. The palm green that we just showed you a minute ago. Petal pink. So this looks a little bit like our previous pink, but it's a little bit brighter, more elegant color than the previous pink. So take a look at this pink if you're looking for a new pink one. And then we have our red. Okay, so slightly different red on this one, but these are going to be just absolutely stunning. So make sure you watch for those. Let me swap my display back again. And those are our new products coming in for our Memories for Life. Okay, from Lisa Bearnson, Anthology DIY. Sorry, I forgot to add the DIY there. We have a new April Canvas kit coming out. Now, I'm not sure how many of you have used these Canvas kits, but they are so fun. You put them on blocks. You put them on pretty much any smooth surface. I've actually put them on my laptop lid because they're just so cool looking. So this is the April Canvas kit. You'll notice that it comes with 9 that are sized perfectly to fit on the blocks, and then you have these strips that you can use for decorating around the edge of the blocks. You can use them for decorating anything. And the great thing about these canvas pieces is you can reuse them, and I believe up to about 50 to 100 times, so over and over again. You put them on your block, you're done, you take it off, put it back on the backing, store it away, ready to go. Now this is how cute these look, okay? This particular set is coming without the blocks. because we assume that you may have already bought the starter kit from March that had the blocks in it, or if you haven't, you can buy just the blocks and then this canvas kit, and it's the same price as the starter kit was in March. But isn't that beautiful? Oh, love these designs. And the great thing is that you can swap them out as many times as you want. So leave this design up for a week and then switch it to another design for the next week. Now, Anthology DIY will have some other kits coming. We're waiting to see what they are because they're on their way here, and we want to make sure that they've arrived in time before we announce what those are. So watch for some additional kits coming from Anthology DIY. Now, a little inspiration. Jeanette Ballard has been busy documenting her new granddaughter, I believe it's a granddaughter, who came just a little bit earlier than they were thinking. So she used Baby Bundle by Katie Petit to create this beautiful layout. And you'll notice she's using the white refill pages. So those border strips work so beautifully on this, and the pocket journal cards. So she's got lots of layering going on here. And she's also done some fun designs using one of the border cartridges. Don't you love that? Oh, that is just beautiful. Okay, so Baby Bundle by Katie Petit, great way to document your babies. Then from Kathy, we have this cute one that she has done, and I believe this is her grandson. Isn't that beautiful? It's so simple, but really lets those pictures just pop right off the page. Just love it. Now, if you haven't noticed, we've tried to post a few examples of Baby Bundle that were used for Easter and spring. I will try and get those up again into the group so you can see them. So if you're thinking, I don't have any babies around, no fear. This collection looks beautiful for your spring and Easter photos as well. Also, Rhonda has created a presentation called Miracles and Milestones Faith Booking. This is the link to the location on YouTube. I love this quote. We will tell the next generation the praiseworthy deeds of the Lord. So if you've been looking for a way to document your faith, document the stories of your life related to your faith, to all the things about the important things in your life, this is going to be a great presentation to go and watch. She's going to talk about how you can incorporate miracles and milestones into your layouts, into your albums, how to create an album that your family's going to love pulling out for the memories and the stories about your faith. So take a minute, watch that on YouTube, and thanks, Rhonda, for creating such an inspiring presentation. Also this month, we are having a sale with Heritage Makers. It's on scrap pages and postbound albums. This runs until the end of March, so you have until the 31st to get those done. You will save 10% on them, so if you've been wanting to do your digital scrapbooking, this is a great time to do that. And then you can put it in a beautiful postbound album as well. Now, I talked about the National Scrapbook Day sales. This is the one for our Memories for Life. Okay, so we have pocket packs. These each are $33, which is 25% off of the original price. What you're getting in this are the slip-in pocket pages. Then you're also getting the pocket journal cards and pocket border strips. And the collections for this are Party Brights, Pocket Party, Pocket Primary, Pocket Vintage, Pocket Winter, Pocket Love, and Pocket Baby. Okay, so it's not the full collection from Baby Bundle, nor is it the full collection from Party Brights. It's the pocket pieces. This is a perfect way to get yourself started on your pocket scrapbooking using these products. And it's a great price. Okay, how about a trimmer bundle? We are combining the 12-inch trimmer, replacement blade, and replacement cutting mat, all for $20. That's 50% off what you would normally spend on that, each of those items separately. Then we also have a tape runner bundle that is 50% off, $11, and you're getting one runner and 2 refills for that price. And our final one is a 7-inch trimmer for only $10, 50% off. Again, these make great gifts that you can use for prizes at your events, or if you need to stock up, great time to do that. Or you're just wanting to get started on using maybe the pockets. This is a great way to do that. Also want to let you know that for our Memories for Life, those 5 initial collections, Blue Skies, Creme de la Creme, the primary collection, and I'm going to forget some of them, Clean Slate Blue and Black Noir. They're all being redone into new collections that will include the designer cardstock, 2-inch border strips, and the journal cards. Now, these journal cards are the original size. We'll be issuing new SKUs for these, and that's just the number that identifies them, which will allow them to be used for the 50% off offer in social selling. And we're working on those. As soon as we have these available, we'll let you know. But watch for those new collections for those 5 original collections we did for our Memories for Life, okay? And then we have the Anthology DIY Make and Take Celebrate Layout Kit. As I mentioned, you get 20 2-page layouts. They're all identical. They all look just like this. They come with instructions, all the supplies you need, and you can get this for $34, which is 30% off. This is a great project to use for make and takes at your events or to give away in a goodie bag. You're again getting 20 of them, and I wish I could do math in my head quickly. I know it was around a couple of dollars when it was the full price, so if you're saving 30%, that's really knocked it down. But again, great way to get people interested in scrapbooking for an inexpensive price, and it's a fun thing to have at your events. So take advantage of that wonderful sale. Now we have some upcoming events. Of course, we have Studio U, and this particular one is on weddings. We are going to show you all the fun things you can do for weddings, invitations and party favors and storybooks and you name it, I'm sure we're going to do it. Now, again, just like the baby bundle, you're going to be thinking, I don't have a wedding coming up. But all the things we're going to show you can easily be adapted to any event that you have coming. Maybe you have a 50th birthday party that you need to plan for someone this year, or a graduation party, or an anniversary party. These things can be easily adapted for any of those occasions. So anytime that you need to have something like an invite, party favors, and you want to have a memory book to go with it, come join us for Wonderful Weddings. We're going to give you some great tips on things that you can do for creating those fun events. Then don't forget that our Memories for Life has a training call on the second Tuesday of every month. The next one's going to be April 11th. And our most important thing, memory keeping event. I hope you're coming to Summit, because Summit's going to be such an educational and inspiring time. Wonderful speakers, things that you're not going to want to miss. But even more important, I really, really want you to come to our memory keeping event. We're going to be showing you the newest products from all 3 product lines, Heritage Makers, Our Memories for Life, Anthology DIY. We're going to introduce you to the concept behind these particular product lines. So if you have people who are unfamiliar with these product lines, this is a great way to introduce them to it. But then we're going to go into something I think is going to be really beneficial for everyone, and that is getting over the hurdles of building your businesses. Okay, so you want to make sure that you come and learn about ways you can get over the hurdles. We're going to have presentations, we're going to have small group discussions, all sorts of things are just going to help you feel like, I can do this, I can make my business fly. Then in the afternoon, we're going to talk about some of the things related to social selling, and we want that to be something that's beneficial to you as far as how to convert people to CEO kits, or maybe how to train your hostess on how to have an effective event. Okay, so we're going to talk about things that will help you really rock that social selling. The registration for this is now up to $75, but I'm telling you, it is so going to be worth it. Okay, so there's still time to register. Make sure you do that and join us at Summit. Okay, we have a question. It says, my slide says OMSL training call is Tuesday, April 11th. That should be the 12th. Oh, you're so smart, you people. Thanks for paying attention, Kay. So April 12th will be the next memory keeping call. Thank you so much for watching my dates for me. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about here is, oh, what happened to my slide? There it is. I'm like, I know I did this. We have a brand new idea book out. You can purchase these if you want to buy them in packs of, I believe it's 30. If you're part of the VIP, then you should have received a pack of all of the updated catalogs and idea books. We also will have it available on heritagemakers.com under idea book. And you can also go to the Youngevity resources page, and they have them there. Now, we did one additional thing, and that is we split them into individual sections. So there's a PDF just for Our Memories for Life, one just for Heritage Makers, and one just for Anthology DIY. Those have been shared on our brand new Facebook group, which brings me to our next thing. We wanted to have a Facebook group that is closed, so you have to be approved to be in it. It's for distributors. And what we want to do here is have a place where you can share ideas, ask questions about building your business. We can post things to files that will help you with your businesses. So things like these PDFs of the individual sections out of the idea book are available in this group, Youngevity Memory Keeping Brands. So I've included the link here. If you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you. Just go and request to join the group. We'll add you. And as I mentioned, it is for distributors, so we are checking to make sure that you're a distributor and that you belong in this group, because we want it to be a place where you feel safe about sharing things and asking questions that will help you build your business. So please come and join us. We want to make this as effective of a location as possible. And we've been having a lot of fun with it so far, sharing our project sheets, sharing idea books, all sorts of things that you can do. Now, we did have a couple of pricing problems in our idea book, and so we have corrected those in the individual PDFs. But I will let you know that in the Anthology price list that is on page 88, the prices are wrong for the March kits. Those should be $65 retail, $49 wholesale for the Sign It card and the flowers and frames embellishment kit, and then the stamp should be $34.29 and then $24 wholesale. Also in the Our Memories for Life section on page 84, the solid color cardstock, those brand new 18 colors that we have, well, we just flipped those two prices. The retail is $14.29, the wholesale is $10. So it won't be updated in your printed version, but we are updating those in the individual PDFs that we are posting. I believe I still need to get the Our Memories for Life one posted, so I'll have that out to you shortly. And then we will also make sure that the PDFs that we have available online, the full-size ones, have those correct pricing in them. Those idea books are going to be coming out every 3 months, so watch for a new one coming out in May or June. So that takes us to the end of our presentation. And again, as I said, oops, gosh, I'm struggling today. Let me get to that last screen and show you this. We are going to have our next meeting on a slightly different date, and I apologize for this, but I'm going to Disney World, and I kind of don't want to run that meeting from Disney World, although if any of you want to come join me, we're going to have quite a few kids with us, nieces and nephews, so you're welcome to come and play along. So I'm pushing the meeting back 1 week. It will be Tuesday, April 19th, and that is the correct date. I just looked. So look for this next month's meeting on April 19th, still at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern. But that will be a slightly different date. And it looks like Chelsea's covered pretty much all of our questions. I'm going to just check and make sure that there aren't any last-minute questions that you've been dying to ask as we went through things. But I am going to remind you that it's almost a new month, so we will have these new products come out for April 1st. Watch for that auto ship from Our Memories for Life. Some new products coming from Anthology DIY. And it looks like we don't have any questions at this point. So I'm going to call this a wrap. Please have a wonderful and safe day. Make sure you're having fun, share your story, and be creative. And thanks again for joining us. We'll see you April 19th. Bye.